Okay, so I thought I'd just quickly show you how to put some content into your OneNote. So I've got my OneNote, my item B, which is my Last Supper. Now I thought I'd just do a quick one on Last Supper. Not that my ITS students need to know anything about this, but anyway. So I've headed off. I call it Last Supper, and I want to stick some content in there. Now, a couple of things we could put in there. We could put some text. We could just simply type straight across in there, as I said to you before, and we can move that around as we like. One of the nice things is I can grab my insert tool, and I can put a table in there, and I can say, look, I want a table of 3 by 3, and it'll then automatically populate it for me. And there's my table of 3 by 3. I can put content in each of the lines, each of the segments of the table, and it just lays it out nicely and neatly if I wanted to do that. Yeah, really straightforward, simple stuff. Okay, across there in my insert, I've also got the option of picture. Click on picture. Now I've created a folder called Last Supper, and of course I just happen to have a picture of the Last Supper there, so I can grab that. Now mind you, I could have just simply dragged and dropped this. If I had that, I was sitting on my desktop, I could go across the desktop and drag and drop. That's the lovely thing about this. You don't actually have to go through the insert process. You can actually just drag and drop stuff in there. But if I drag and drop that in, there's my image there, and I've got handles. I can resize it. I can make it bigger and so forth, move it around as I like. So, I've got freedom and flexibility to put bits and pieces, build my content as I want on a page that's not defined by any particular size or dimensions. A couple of things, I've got a PDF option there, if I've got stuff that's in a PDF, and of course, there's my text that I'm going to bring across in a second, that I just basically stole from Wikipedia. Again, it's in PDF format. If I go and click on Insert, it will give me not only the file itself, which is that bit there, this bit here is actual PDF file, but also gives me the content, the text. So again, I've got the option to drag and drop, resize and so forth, move that around the screen as I go through. As I said, I've got the actual file there. That's the file for the PDF file that I grabbed across. The contents of this you could basically get the kids to download, and we'll give you this as well too. Okay. I've got the file attachment, which basically allows me then to pick up any file I've got, and that's a text version of the PDF file. Again, I can grab that and insert that. And if I can move that across there, now it becomes a text file rather than just simply the PDF version. So I can edit that. My kids can make changes and improve it as they go through. So if I double clicked on that, that would automatically launch. There we go. Launches my text file, which allows me then to cut, paste, copy, do whatever I want to. Again, this is something I just ripped off from Wikipedia. Okay, a couple of things up there, back in the insert column there. You've got the option to link, which is really nice. Say, for example, I've got a YouTube video I want to grab, and I want to create a link there. So what I would do is, of course, I would already find the YouTube video, and here's the video that I want to watch on. It's all about the Last Supper. It's actually quite a good one. I come down to the section Shared. So this is YouTube, of course. Going back one step. I've done a search for Last Supper, and I've said, yeah, this is the video I want to watch, and I'm going to share. I want that shared, so I want to use this. It gives you this URL here, and I can just simply copy that or Command C if you like. Jump back across to my OneNote and grab my link tool. So there it is, there's my address. So I paste, or right click and paste, or Command C, Command V, my content. Now it'll automatically populate my text display, and that doesn't make any sense to anybody. So I'm going to type in the last, SUPPER, okay, and click OK. Now that looks fine. And when the kids go and click on that, that'll launch, hopefully, that should launch the YouTube video. That'll get them in there as well too. There is ways that you can just basically embed that as well too. So you can drag and drop straight across into it, and it will actually give you the window of the Last Supper, of the YouTube clip that you're going through. Another thing you can do, the equation editor, I haven't sort of figured that one out yet, so I'm yet to play with that. Anyway. But the audio recording, geez, that's such a powerful little tool. So if I wanted them to actually, and I can't do it now because I'm doing an audio recording, but I could audio record directions or instructions that I could give the kids. So rather than just simply having a text, and some kids don't want to read, I accept that. They may be happy just to listen to your instructions. So that could be another tool that you could use. Just click on the audio recording, start recording, and it'll create a little file there. The kids can then click on it and have your happy smiley face. Oh, sorry, have your happy voice, not your smiley face, your voice coming across, and that could help them as well too. All right, so that's just a few things you can actually insert. Now, of course, keep going across, and you've got your draw tool. So it allows you to, as I said, text is fine. The lasso tool, I want you to look at this bit over here and, grab that. Or, I want a highlighter, and I say, well, look, I really need you to look at that bit, and I really need to look at that bit as well too. I can change it in colors and so forth. You've got a view option there. You can change if you want. You know, some of us like to have different colours. So there's my page, slightly different colour, makes it look a bit neater. It also identifies my PDF as different. That's another thing you can do. Paper size and so forth. The navigation pane, you may not like the way that this thing's laid out on the side here. So you've got a few different bits and pieces. The password protection, you can set that up, I suppose, if you like. I'm sure there's a use for it. So bits and pieces you can click on just to have a bit of a play. Your class notebook, this is more so much bits and pieces to allow you to manage the notebook itself. So there's your manage option and your professional development, send feedback back to Microsoft and so forth. Copy of the content library, bits and pieces that you can just basically use. But generally speaking, I mainly sit on the home and the insert basically give me everything I need to do. Okay, again, and now look, notice it's always syncing as we go through this. Now, if I just drag that window down and I just click on that, now look, this is the stuff that I've just been doing. This is the synchronized version. This is my online version of OneNote. And in the background, whilst I've been playing with this, it synchronizes it automatically for me. Okay, and you can see that as it's going through. Now, of course, I haven't given you the whole windscreen of my screen, so you can't see the bits on the side here. I could probably go down a bit, and you would see it coming in. Okay, so there it is there. So it's online, it's automatically synced across. So if I, for whatever reason, something goes wrong with my laptop, I don't lose my work, it's already there. And again, this is the online version, whereas clicking back to my desktop version, which is the version I'd suggest you use, one brings across to the other, straight across. Okay. Have a bit of fun, play with that. Experiment, you can't break it, it's easy. Okay. All right, cheers, bye.